Hi, what's up guys? Today I would like to show you my Cyber Dragon K9 deck profile, post Doom motivations. Yesterday I posted a combo video for this deck, so you can check it out. So let's go into deck profile. For the K9 monsters, I play 3 Joku, 3 Izuna, 1 Lupus, 1 Lantern, and the new addition to the deck is 1 Noroi. Noroi, on normal summon, it can special summon a K9 monster from the deck, and while that monster is on the field, I can only special summon from the extra deck K9 monsters, so it's not that big deal because I can go into either Reaper or Jax. So I would usually go for Reaper anyway. And also it has a secondary effect to send the K9 card to grave and look at my opponent's hand. So it's pretty good hand knowledge. For example, if I have a spare case of K9, I can just get it into grave and I know what my opponent has and play around it. Next, for the spells, K9 spells, 1 case of K9 and 1 force release. Next, for the Cyber Dragons, I play 3 core. This is the best normal summon for the Cyber Dragons. Next, I play 2 OG Cyber Dragon. Most players cut this card to 1 with the K9s because it's not the best, but I still play the Jormundir in this deck because with this deck I want to lock my opponent from special summoning with artifact Mjolnir. I showed you how this works yesterday. Basically, I just summon this card to my opponent's side of the field and it locks my opponent out of playing because it wants to resolve as much as possible to special summon an artifact from the grave. This is a mandatory effect, so it triggers, and also until the end of the next turn my opponent cannot special summon anything except artifacts. So this is a pretty strong lock that if I end on multiple interruptions and the Mjolnir and give my opponent, it's pretty much GG. Next, 1 Hertz and 1 next turn. Also, I forgot to mention that the reason why I played Jormundir is that if I give Mjolnir to my opponent, I can special summon this card with the second Cyber Dragon. And if I do the my combos, one of my Cyber Dragons can be under my K9 monsters, so that's why I want to have a second one for either the Jormundir or for the Hertz to search. So 1 Hertz. Sometimes I would like to have a second copy, but with this build it's really hard to put anything in the main deck because even the main and extra deck are really tight, and it's really even hard to fit non-engine in this deck. Next, for the Cyberdark monsters, I play 1 Chimera, 1 Worm, and 1 Claw. So only 1 Worm because it's hard ones per duel, and 1 of each because Chimera is your usually you normal summon it for additional normal summon for the Cyberdark realm, and this card can search the power bond to combo off and have a fusion summon. And Claw is just a searcher for the Cyberdark realm, and also it's another Cyberdark that I can go into if I have already a realm to have an additional search. And the next, I play one Disable Star. So this is a free extender to special summon to the zone that there are not cards in that column. And it's a light machine, so it's searchable with Clifford Genius, and it can make Nova and Infinity afterwards. Next, one Regulus. This is searchable with multiple ways, for example with Clockwork Knight, River Stormer, or Clifford Genius. So it's an additional disruption or negate on the board. And for the spells, 3 Cyber Emergency, 3 Cyberdark Realm, so these are the searchable of the deck, and 1 Power Bond. It can be sometimes problematic to draw this card because I cannot search it with Chimera, and afterwards I cannot use the materials from grave with it, but I don't want to play multiple Power Bonds because it's kind of a brick to draw. I rather search it, but if I draw into it, I try to search more Cyber Dragons to use them from hand or field. And next one, Clockwork Knight for the combos, and also this card is really strong against Yami, so if I play against that deck, I don't discard it to search my Regulus or Noroi, I just keep it and activate it. And also it's a really good card for going second and board breaking to turn everything into machine. And for non-engine, I play only Mochami Fuvalos because it's a really strong going second card. 3 Droplet to break boards, and also it can be interruption for if I'm going first. Called by the Grave to deal with hand traps, and it's really good against most matchups. And that's it for the main deck. I don't play Ash because I need to cut it. I cut it I think only yesterday during my testing, because if I'm going for the artifact lock, I don't really care if my opponent follows me. I care a little bit because my opponent can drive into hand traps, but I'm going into the lock anyway, so I'm not stopping if my opponent follows me. And it's really hard to fit more non-engine in this deck. And going second, this deck can break pretty easily boards, and going first, if I set up the lock, I usually win. So next, the extra deck, 1 Competetive Rampage Dragon, 1 Fortress Dragon, and 1 Mega Fleet Dragon. These are mostly the board breakers. Rampage Dragon is essential for the combo because on summon it can pop one of my back row, and I want to, or I can pop going second my opponent's back row, but going first it can pop my artifact, and that way I can get it into grave and later revive it. And also it can dump Cyber Dragons into grave. Next, for the excited monsters, 1 Nova, 1 Infinity, 1 River Stormer as an additional searcher, Imperial Princess Quinquery. This card is here to special summon the artifact to my opponent's side of the field, or it can also be an extender because my canine monsters, if they Lantern and Jokul, if they special summon, these monsters cannot be used for light XYZ monsters. So I can go into Quinquery and special summon back one of my Cyber Dragons from grave, and that way I can go into the Nova Infinity. Next one, Valon. This is another interruption to set quick play set cards, Reaper, Jax and Werewolf. So these are the canine monsters. I want to usually summon first the Reaper because it's negate from hand or grave, so I want to set up this card as soon as possible to prevent my opponent from activating Nib and clearing my field. And for the links, one Clockwork Knight for the combo, Degda to set the artifact from deck, one Clifford Genius. So this is the searcher. I can trigger its effect pretty easily because of the canine monsters and because they spell summon simultaneously. So by doing that, I can search a machine from deck. And one Espelet Knight as a handboard piece and card that I can deal with problematic cards from my opponent's side of field or grave. And that's it for the next deck and deck profile. Let me know in the comments what do you think of this deck, what would you change, and what other deck profiles you like to see. Thanks for watching and see you next time.